What is faith? These days, a lot of people are confusing faith with blind faith, but they're not the same thing. The Bible's definition of faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So even in the Bible, it points out that faith is based on evidence, because it says the evidence of things not seen. So it's referring to things we can't see, but there is evidence for them. By contrast, blind faith is when there isn't evidence or even a reason to believe something. Like if someone just woke up one day and said they believed there was green men living under their bed. That would be an example of blind faith, because there wouldn't be any reason for them to think that in the first place. But usually that's not the kind of stuff people are talking about when they say they have faith in something or someone. They usually have a reason or some kind of evidence to have that faith. Now this is something people do on a regular basis whether they realize it or not. We all have faith when we travel in automobiles or airplanes or even boats. There is no guarantee that we're going to get to where we're going. And unfortunately, some people don't always get to where they're going. But we all take that leap of faith when we get into that car or a plane or a boat. Why is that? Because we have very good reason and very good evidence to believe that that car or plane or boat will get us to where we're going. However, we can't guarantee it. So it is faith nonetheless, but it is justified faith. And it is the same with God. We have very good evidence that God does exist. So therefore, our faith in God is justified. One evidence for God's existence is the moral argument. We as individuals can recognize when something is evil. If we can recognize evil, then that must mean that there is a standard of morality, because evil can't exist unless there is an actual standard of morality. So if there is a standard of morality, then that would indicate that there must be something that transcends us from which morality derives. If there are moral laws, then there must be a moral lawgiver. And this is consistent with what the Bible teaches. Romans 2:15 says, which show the work of the law written in their hearts, their conscience also bearing witness, and their thoughts the meanwhile accusing or else excusing one another. So based on the fact that we can recognize when something is truly evil, that must mean there is a standard of good. Therefore, we are justified in believing that there is a moral lawgiver that transcends us. So then our faith is justified and it's not blind.